to you live on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. And Jay, these guys are ready to battle.
Ed, when you look down on the court, you see them.
Won by Atlanta. Here's a chance from long range. Off the mark. No good. Porter. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw up and good. Three-point play, and we're tied up at 3. Let the debate begin, Jay. Michael Porter Jr., steal of the draft for Denver.
Last year, we were talking about this kid easily, by a wide margin, going with the first pick in the draft. This is a gem for the Denver Nuggets.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Murray into the front court. He'll run the offense. Hawks have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Layup goes down. Well done.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Short jumper won't go down. Porter. Jamal Murray. Wide open look won't go.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Denver's got it. To Millsap. Able to convert inside.
Old school equals high percentage.
Trae Young. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Murray with it. Down 2 to Jokic. Oh, Nikola Jokic. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Murray with the basketball. They trail by 2. Trae Young. Nothing going here on that drive. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Nuggets with the basketball. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Kevin Huerter. For 3. Huerter can't connect that time. Jokic to Millsap. And counted at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Now the Hawks coach going to call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game.
Substitutions, Denver.
Mason Plumlee snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rebound comes to Atlanta. Jumper's good.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Got a piece of it.
jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Count the basket inside.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Good. Off a spin.
I don't think these kind of shots are tough for Trae Young. You see, he's always been the smallest guy on the court, so he's had to finish through the trees. He's a lot tougher than he gets credit for.
Barton. The drive, right to the basket. And a nice finish at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Number 7, Trae Young.
Gets to the basket and scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Barton into the front court, trailing by 4. Driving right to the basket. And he'll head to the line.
It's still early, so no real impact on that call. But you know that they're going to call this one tight, so you might want to keep your hands out of his pocket.
Will Barton has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 79% at the line. Misses the second as well. Beyond the arc for 3. And the rebound belongs to Denver. Slam dunk, Will Barton. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Hawks with the lead. 1 quarter in the books, and Jay, naturally, both coaches wanted to get more stops. But boy, was that fun to watch.
You know why?
Why?
Because of the versatility. Because this is positionless basketball, which makes it beautiful to watch. Everybody can triple threat, dribble, drive, shoot the 3, do things from long distance. It's a thing of beauty where this game is going.
Off the assist.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Will Barton trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He struggled so far. Fires the 3. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Count the basket. 2 more points in the paint.
And that transition offense was flawless. When guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency, you heard me correctly, a sense of urgency, you will get a great shot every possession.
Alex Len with the block. Screen coming. Isaiah Thomas. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Isaiah Thomas picked up by Len. And scores. Strong take.
And whether you're moving north or south or east or west, you got to be able to keep pace with the ball carrier and most importantly, stay in his chest. That's on the defender. It's way too early to be fatigued.
On the follow. Way to stay with it.
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive repertoire. If you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to defend you because you only do one thing. But if you have versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want it.
John Collins tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Trying to cash in. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Martin into the front court. Down 5. To Thomas. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Barton to Porter. Cleans it up. Offensive board. Cleans the offensive glass. Won't go.
Because he had no body control. You have to be able to control your body when you attack the rim at full speed. That's part of your concentration. People assume concentration just on the rim, but your body control is everything. Be able to speed yourself up or slow yourself down.
It's Denver's ball. Thomas to Will Barton. Porter to Will Barton. And too much contact.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Barton. J. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this, he will be one of the future centers in the game.
Count the basket at the rim.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
1 minute remaining in the second quarter.
He throws it down. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Nuggets have the possession. To Will Barton. Probing the defense. Nikola Jokic. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Nikola Jokic swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Murray into the front court. Right now, down 7. Has a look. Deep 2 there, won't go. Cashes in for 2.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special...
The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. Deep 3, at the buzzer. Good, a 3 at the buzzer. Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. Time expires to end the first half. The Hawks with the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
Murray into the front court. His guys trail by 10. Shot from the lane won't go. To Kevin Huerter. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Nuggets have the possession. Hawks come up with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Short jumper off the mark. Murray with it. The deficit now up to a dozen. Tough make through traffic.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
To Kevin Huerter. It goes down.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Now whistle. Timeout for Denver as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this third quarter. To Porter. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
And the rebound comes down to Harris. Denver ball right now to Millsap. Throws it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Murray with the basketball. Down a dozen. Millsap to Porter. Paul Millsap. That's how it's done. He's 4 for 4 in the game.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Jay, 46 wins, not good enough for Denver.
They could have been a playoff team if Paul Millsap didn't miss a huge chunk of the season, but I will say this about the Nuggets. They have the most underrated backcourt in the NBA when you think about Gary Harris and Jamal Murray. Both guards that can do it off the dribble and are both great leaders.
Denver's got it. Porter. And the basket good at the rim.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Has a chance. The shot by Murray, no good. To Trae Young. And a backcourt violation. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Hawks have it. To Ken Bazemore. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nuggets with the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
From long range, Trae Young able to knock it down. Tough shot with the hand in his face.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Baseline drive. Bazemore with the slam.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Murray into the front court. Counting down toward a minute to play in this third quarter. Almost unlucky bounce to Ken Bazemore. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Mason Plumlee at the line for a chance at a three-point play. 56% for his career. To Ken Bazemore. Trying to cash in. Gets a look. Can't hit.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
And the slam. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ballgame.
Nice pass to set things up. Deep three at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Hawks already pulling. Hawks with the basketball to start this fourth quarter. And Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game, but I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Fires the three, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball, let him prove that it wasn't the D, it was more in his own head.
4-3. It's no good. Shots not going down. Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Short jumper off the mark. All by himself. Creates his own shot there.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
To Millsap. A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Jokic picked up by Len. To Millsap. The drive right to the basket. Paul Millsap at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 73%. Nope, first one does not go. Second one's good. Splits the pair. Count the bucket for 2.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
It's Atlanta ball. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Smothering D. To Millsap. Defense, making the ball handler work. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Count it. No and 1. There was some contact there.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with the fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Thomas with the basketball. His guys down big. And now he's going to shoot a few more as he's fouled going up for it.
Just because a team's winning doesn't mean the refs are going to put away the whistle. Play right all the way through.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. Hawks with the basketball. Trae Young. To Kevin Huerter. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. Murray with it. Looking to make something happen. From the painted area, won't go down.
One of the best kept secrets in the game. Utilizing a head fake. Get the defender in the air. Crack into him. Don't give the refs any excuse not to call foul. I put that one on you. You went up a little bit lazy.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Return label included.
The offense might want to adjust here. That's his 4th block of the evening.
Easy pad to the rim.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Murray with the basketball. He'll run the offense to Jokic. Nice pass to get things going.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Lets it fly from long range. Trae Young bothered just enough there.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Hawks with the basketball. For 3. Offensive rebound. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Murray to the basket, but it won't go. Beyond the arc for 3. That misses with 3 seconds left. The Hawks are victorious as they win this one in blowout fashion. That does it for my partner.